Hello and welcome back to Wrong Mar. Today we're going to be taking a look at a spelling strategy. The strategy we're looking at is called words within words. Our Walt for this lesson is to use the words within words spelling strategy to spell some unknown words. The English language is complicated. There are so many rules and exceptions that you would wonder who really came up with these in the first place. One of the most confusing and complicated parts of the English language is the spelling rules. How many times have you gone to spell a word thinking, yep, that sounds right, and then you find out that actually there's some weird spelling rule and that's not how you spell it at all? There's loads and loads of words in the English language that are not spelt the way that they sound. Take a word like queue. I had to queue in line at the shop. You would think that that word would be spelt maybe Q, or maybe QUE, or maybe even CUE. But no, the way you spell that word in English is like this. Q-U. Weird, right? This is why we need a few spelling strategies to help us spell words that are unusual like these ones. There are three main strategies that we'll be looking at over the next little while, but the first strategy we're going to look at is the words within words strategy. Words within words. First of all, we need to figure out what that means. What are you talking about when you say words within words? Well, with the words within words spelling strategy, what we do is try to find small, easy to spell words inside of our longer, harder spelling word. Let's take a look at the word busy, for example. I can see a small word inside of that word that I already know how to spell. That's the word bus. B-U-S. But how is that going to help us spell bigger words? Well, if I already know how to spell the word bus, then it's really easy for me to learn the spelling busy. All I have to do is learn what comes after the small word. As an extra help to remember this spelling, I am also going to write a silly sentence that has the small word, bus, and the spelling word, busy. So the sentence I'm going to remember is the bus is busy. This is going to help me when I'm trying to remember how to spell the word busy. I just think of my silly sentence and the little word that I've found inside of the bigger word. So how do we actually use this spelling strategy? Well, let's take a look at a new word and let's go through the steps from the start on how we would use this. Let's say that one of my spelling words for this week is peace, and I just can't remember how to spell it. Well, I'm going to use the words within words strategy to help me remember it. Step 1. Try to find a small, easy to spell word in our new spelling word. So if I look really carefully at this word here, I can see the small word pie, and I already know how to spell that because it's quite an easy one. Next, I'm going to write a silly sentence that uses my mini word and the spelling word I'm trying to learn. So the sentence I came up with was, I want a piece of pie. That's going to help me remember the little word pie is in my spelling word piece. Let's try use this strategy together so we can practice using it with unknown words. Let's take this word here, believe. The first step is to try and find a small, easy to spell word somewhere in that new spelling word. Can you pause the video and see if you can find a small word inside of believe? Well, did you find it? I found the word lie right here in the middle of the word. So I'm going to highlight lie as my small word. The next step is to write a silly sentence that uses our mini word and our spelling word. This will help us remember how to spell the word believe. Can you pause the video and write a short, silly sentence that uses lie and believe? Well, this is what I went for. I believe the lie. So if I remember that sentence, it's going to help me spell this word when I need it. Okay, now it's your turn to try using this spelling strategy by yourself. I'm going to show you a word, and I want you to go through the 2 steps by yourself, and then I'll show you what I came up with. Are you ready? Okay, here's your first word. I want you to try the word shop. Pause the video, follow the steps for this strategy, and see if you can use it correctly. Well, how did you get on? Here's what I found. I found the little word hop in there. So the silly sentence that I wrote was, I hop to the shop. Did you get something similar? Let's try another one. What about this word here, town? Pause the video and try use the words within words spelling strategy for this one. Here's what I got for this word. I found the small word to. So my silly sentence was, I went to town. Let's go for a slightly harder word for our final one, just to show you that this is a useful spelling strategy. Try this word here, drink. Pause the video and use the words within words strategy to spell this word. Here's what I got for drink. I said there is ink in my drink because I found that small word ink in our spelling word. Did you get something like that? If you did, that's great. You're well on your way to becoming an expert at words within words spelling strategies. So to quickly recap, the words within words spelling strategy has got 2 steps. First, we look at our new spelling word and we try to find some small, easy to spell words in this word. We highlight these so that we can see them clearly. Our second step is to write a silly sentence that uses our mini word and our new spelling word together. This will help us remember it when we need it in our writing later on. Try the practice activities down below now to see if you've mastered the words within words spelling strategy. So our Walt for this lesson was to use the words within words spelling strategy to spell some unknown words. We're ready to give that a try now. That's all we have time for today. Until next time, take care.